I am delighted to welcome all of you here today for our capstone event. We want to share our recommendations from our 2 years of learning, from research, from practice, and from communities.
I came to this country when I was 8 years old. My mom raised 3 kids in one room in East San Jose. I started participating in a workshop for parents where they teach us how the school-to-prison pipeline has affected, is affecting, and will continue to affect our children. I learned that my story wasn't the only one. That made me bolder, passionate.
Poverty in America is about lacking a sense of dignity. There's a radical equality of human dignity, and we have to fight for that.
That's the issue of poverty in the United States, is that we refuse to acknowledge the dignity, the full humanness of the quote-unquote other.
Now we want to turn to 5 interlocking strategies. It's changing the narrative. It's making sure that everyone has access to good jobs. It's making sure that zip code is not destiny. It means that when you do help families and individuals, it's about empowering them. And finally, it's about transformative use of data.
What are the stories that bridge as opposed to break us apart? Part of that is understanding the roots of some of these narratives and the choices we make with the kind of narrative initiatives that we're investing in.
The places that are higher opportunity do tend to be more expensive, but importantly, there are lots of places that you might think of as opportunity bargains, places that housing voucher holders could afford to live, but would generate significantly higher earnings for their kids.
The sustainability of solutions is totally equated to the local leadership and local agency. How does that vertical power between national and local come in service of that local agency?
If part of a narrative that does exist in many of the communities that we work in and that we serve is that the interest of government is that only certain people get heard, or in business where it's all about corporate profitability, or in the foundation community that it's not really about impact, it's just about making the philanthropists feel better, then our way of being able to work together to build up and support has got to be a fundamental part of what that means.
The Gates Foundation has decided to commit $158 million over the next 4 years to economic mobility and opportunity. The essence of what we want to do is to look at all of the wonderful things, government, business, existing foundation, and use our money thoughtfully to create a better environment for everybody to thrive.